Now, I know what y'all thinking. 3 videos? Really? 3 videos in 1 week? Joe T, is you crazy? Well, let's see. I was gonna check myself into a mental hospital, but I feel like I'm mentally stable to the point where I'm crazy enough. So yeah, I think so. Um, yeah.
Hey, me Warriors, what is up? It's Yo T back at it again with another video. Story time episode once again. Yes, this is my third story time of this week. Yes, it is. And as you can see, I am at a different location. This is my dining room. I decided just, film here because, I don't really, you know, film here more often. So I'm filming my dining room where we don't eat at all. But anyways, back with another story time. Like I said, I'm making up story times. So, yeah, because, like I said, felt like I wasn't going into details and yada yada. So anyways, this is going to be the story time about how my grandma almost lit our house on fire. She came to visit and almost lit our house on fire, bro. So, anyways, get into it. Let me take a sip right quick. That cup of water tastes good. Anyway, so let's get to it. So this was when I was 12. Okay, I believe I was 12. I was a preteen when this happened. So, yeah. Um. So around, this is like around, I think the summer, I believe so. Somewhere around that time. And basically, I'm telling my friends, Steph and, the people and stuff. And just like what we usually do, videos about so-and-so, whatnot. Anyway. So I'm basically saying that, oh, my grandma might come, during the summer, as usual. Because she used to come visit us during the summertime, basically. And I also kind of talked about my cousin as well. Because he kind of visited us, like, the other summer as well, basically. And we filmed around that time. So, yeah. But, yeah, so I'm talking about that and yada yada. And school was over, so, yeah. Anyways. So, summer comes around, and like I said, my grandma used to come visit us, basically. And, we picked her up at the bus station, because, that's where she, came. She would come from Memphis, Tennessee to Atlanta, Georgia. So, she would be dropped off, and then we would pick her up. And yeah. So, let me just state what happened here. So, while we picked her up, right, we decided to go to McDonald's for the big breakfast. Because, mind you, my mom hates McDonald's. She hates it with an extreme, probably because the food don't burn. Or the ice cream machine broke. But either way, the food just don't burn. It just don't. Okay, but anyways. So we're going to McDonald's and then we get the breakfast. And I think I think it was either the biscuit or the hot cakes. I'm not sure. And then my grandma, she gets this real big breakfast at the McDonald's. So we get at the drive-thru, she pays and we leave, blah blah blah. Blah blah blah, whatever. We get back home and then we're just eating our breakfast. Obviously, eating our breakfast. And then next thing you know, somewhere we decided to go to the park and walk. That's basically what we decided to do. We decided to just go to the park and walk, right? So I'm just telling you guys moments about what happened between me and my grandma at this point. And then, even when she saw me, of course, grandmas, that you know how they would be, grandparents. They would usually say stuff like, "Oh, Joseph, you grown so much," and this, that, and the other. So we ate our breakfast. We went go to the park, and then next thing you know, my grandma, she's like this, okay? She is like this, right? Like this. So let me just show this position. So she's bending like this, and then she's like, "Hey, I gotta go to the bathroom. I gotta go to the bathroom. Oh, I don't know if I just can't make it. I'm trying to make it." Yeah, she just kept doing it like this. She's like, "I can't make it. I can't make it," to the restroom. And then she tried to make it to the restroom, but guess what? Well, shit on herself. That's basically what happened. She shit on herself, basically. So we went home, and she was and she straight up asked my mom, like, "Can you put in the laundry?" And mom was like, "No, I'm not putting the laundry. You're gonna throw it away. You're gonna have to throw it away and stuff like that." And she's like, "No, these are my favorite pants. These are my favorite pants. No, baby, no." See, just that stuff and nothing. And then I was showing so the next thing that happened, I was kind of showing her, cause she would basically used to what's the word? She would always ask me to help her with like the phone, cause she had her own phone, but it's like she was cause like whenever I was like doing videos or whatever, and this, that, and the other, when I was like doing the stuff that I usually do, like my usual summary of lifestyle, I guess. When I would be like on the computer, recording my videos and whatnot, she would always like ask me. She would ask me to basically show her how to do it, cause you know how grandparents be. Cause like it's like, cause here's the thing. Technology is like dinosaurs to them, basically. Like the grandparents or just like the older people, it's like dinosaurs to them. They're like dinosaurs when it comes to technology, obviously. So she would ask me to basically like show me how to, show her how to do the technology and the computer and the phone and all that stuff. And then she just wouldn't get it. She just wouldn't get it. To the point where I'm just like, I'm done. I don't want to keep teaching her anymore. That's why I can't be a teacher. That's why I can't be a teacher. That's my number one career that I never wanted to take in life ever. I never wanted to be a teacher. I'm sorry, I don't want to. I don't. I'm sorry. So, anyways, meanwhile, while that's happening, my mom had to go on a shopping spree. This is another moment that I remember. Okay. And then here's what my grandma does. She does this. She basically did this all the time. Where it's like we would go to the store. My mama had to get some fashion. She had to go on a shopping spree, whatever, clothing stores. And then she would basically want to go to the store too. So we go there. And then next thing you know, when we go to the store, right? She would be like, "Oh, never mind. I don't want it." You mean to tell me we went all the way to the store to get the neck or jewelry, right? And she's like, I don't want it. Oh, I don't." Well, she don't talk like that, but she kind of is like, "Oh, never mind. I don't, want it." Yeah. So basically, when we get there, we just came there for nothing. That's basically what happened. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, that was so that was something that happened during when my grandma visited. Yeah. So So after the store and us running for errands and all that stuff, this is where the part where I talk about how the fire, my grandma light set on fire and all that stuff. So it was just this was just a regular summer. Okay, just a regular hot day on the sun. Just it was a hot summer day in either July, I believe, cause I think she would come around July. Yeah, excuse me. See, it was just a hot summer day in July. I was on my phone, just on social media, whatever. And then next thing you know, my grandma is heating something up in the microwave, basically. And you know how you put tinfoil in the microwave? Yeah, she puts tinfoil in the microwave, which basically you already know where this is going, right? Excuse me. So she puts it in the microwave, closes it, and this is the times. And then next thing you know, I see this little flame of fire. And then with my reaction is literally like this. Let me just demonstrate. Like this is my phone, right? So I'm on my phone, right? And I'm looking at them like this. Yeah, just like that when I saw the flame of fire. This cold water is refreshing. I love cold water. Hot water sucks. Okay, it does. I hate hot water. It sucks. I only drink it when if I'm trapped somewhere in a desert, then I have no choice but to drink hot water. But anyways, so she sees it, right, and then she quickly does and then quickly opens the microwave. So she quickly opens the microwave. I'll show you how she opened the microwave. I'm gonna show you right quick. I'm gonna show you what happened. Okay, y'all. So this is the microwave, right? So let me show you how she opened the microwave, all right? So this is how she turned and saw the fire. So this is how she did. She did like this, like this. Look, like this. Oh. See? Exactly like that. Basically like that. So basically when she, opened the microwave, when she screamed, my mom came straight into the kitchen. She ran straight into the kitchen. And she's like, what? She's like, what happened? What just happened? And then basically me and my grandma, we're just silent. We're just straight up silent. Okay? No, it was just awkward silence. Nobody was saying anything. So my mom was like, oh, so no one's gonna speak up. She looking at me, I'm like, I ain't got nothing to do with this. And she looking at my grandma, and she's not saying nothing. She's looking at her mom, she's not saying nothing. Now, let me just say this. When I say my grandma almost set the house on fire, now, before y'all think she's this, crazy, psychotic person, she isn't, okay? She just forgets, okay? Sometimes she's not, mentally, sometimes my grandma's not really, mentally there, and she kind of, forgets somewhat. So, yeah, yeah. But then next thing you know, my grandma, she eventually, told my mom, and she's like, what? Are you serious? This is why I can never trust you with anything. Mama, this is why I can never trust you with anything. And basically me, I'm just like, refreshing, real refreshing. Just I love cold water. I love cold water. I do. Just just hot water sucks. It does. Just hot water and warm water, it sucks. It just sucks. Like I'd rather have cold water more than anything. Like unless if I'm stranded somewhere in the desert and I had no choice but to drink hot water, that's when I'll drink hot water. When I'm like sweating and feeling I'm about to pass out and die like I'm in Africa. No shade to the people in Africa, but you know. But but still, I prefer cold water than anything. So I'm one of those people that like coldest water, especially with ice. So yeah, um, yeah. So anyway, after all that, long story short, towards the end of the summer, we basically drop her off at the bus station, and we tell each other bye, and then she gets on the bus to go back home to Memphis, Tennessee, and then we drive back home from downtown Atlanta, because that's where the bus station is located. Is located, MARTA or Greyhound, and that. Excuse me. And that's basically it. That's basically the end of the episode. She goes home. She basically goes home to Memphis, Tennessee. Gets on the bus, and that was it. So yeah. Wow. I'm literally telling a story about the time that my grandma almost caused a house fire. Wow. Yeah, there goes my YouTube struggle channel career, I guess. But anyways, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, share, all that. And if you ever had and let me tell you something. Let me just say this. If you ever had like your grandma, grandpa, or just your grandparents, period, ever do something, I don't know, stupid as fuck, just tell me in the comments below, okay? Cause like, have they ever caused a house fire? Have they ever done something stupid to the point where just I don't know. But yeah, that's it. I don't need dramas and karma. I keep forgetting to say that in my videos. I need to work on that. And yeah. Bye, and I'll be drinking my cold water that I'd rather prefer from now on. So yeah. Cheers. Just the video's over. Alright, bye. Bye. The video's over. Goodbye.